How do you rank Blue Beetle? I mean, it's better than The Flash. I mean, I like it more than The Flash. It's like if Spider-Man and Iron Man had a love child. Obviously, we have a lot to talk about. Blue Beetle, I mean, what is there to say? I didn't ask for it. Did you ask for it? Also, is George Lopez the best part of this movie? He's the perfect comic relief, and I have a very interesting theory that you're gonna wanna stick around for.
They got Big Brother watching this.
James Gunn has been a little vague about the future of Jaime Reyes in his universe, and this movie is a little strange because by the end of it, I find myself rooting more for the grandmother than I do the Blue Beetle. Either way, it's a fun movie. Definitely Spider-Man inspired, but I like Spider-Man, so why not? And with Ezra Miller's Flash being the most annoying superhero ever, I could see James Gunn taking Jaime Reyes and putting him more in a Peter Parker Iron Spider role in the future. I do worry that James Gunn is finally taking over when superhero movies are losing their relevance. After 15 years of superhero movies ruling the box office, I see the pendulum swinging back towards more artistic films, or at least new or other rebooted franchises. We've seen the success of films like Barbie and Top Gun Maverick, both huge productions just like superhero movies, and both helping to break Disney's hold on the market. I think that those movies gave us new or at least unexpected stories to get interested in. Either way, I did like the Blue Beetle, but it is hard watching another origin story. The movie is a really cool look into Latinx culture while still keeping us entertained with superhero action. And I, for one, am really excited to see where James Gunn guides this character. Jaime Reyes is returning home after what seems like at least 4 years away at Gotham University.
You know he has a degree, right? Pre-law.
We know it's been a while, and apparently there are no tacos in Gotham.
Oh my God. I missed this so much.
Also in this time, his father's had a heart attack and they're about to lose their house. They live in Palmera City, a fictional city like Miami. DC Comics always likes to create a city that's near a real city, so like New York is near Gotham, so Palmera City is near Miami. Cord Industries, a LexCorp type corporation, has begun gentrifying the city and is slowly pushing out Jaime's community. I mean, I'm sure it's not that they don't want a Starbucks, but not at the expense of their culture. Jaime loses the job that his sister gets him after he witnesses the worst person ever, Victoria Cord.
I think it's time to find a new job, Jaime Reyes.
Played by Susan Sarandon, who's also super duper racist. Every single scene, she says something racist.
Well, have a cigar. They're made by real Cubans.
Jaime witnesses her and her henchman Carapace threaten Jenny Cord, the next heir to the company. He gets fired, but he wins some points with the boss's daughter by stepping up. She offers to help him get a job, so the next day he heads to Cord Tower. After some Spider-Man-like office antics,
It's Jaime.
Sorry?
Yes, I do have an appointment.
he ends up with an artifact called the Scarab that Jenny passed him in a fast food box. It's an ancient alien weapon that's more powerful than anything we have on Earth, and it gives its host really cool superpowers. Jaime takes home the box and his family convinces him to open it.
Hey, okay, one look.
Scarab awakens whenever Jaime touches it, and there's a small chance that it climbs up his butt before it embeds itself into his back.
Oh my God, it's inside of me!
Jaime flies around in a learning to use your superpowers montage, taking out a bus in the process. And it seems like his family is suffering from some sort of group ADHD.
Rudy, focus. What do you mean?
Obviously, he's freaking out. And he takes Uncle Rudy's prized truck to go find Jenny and get some answers. When he gets to Cord Tower, she's already running from Cord agents. They get away and eventually decide to go to her father's mansion that, just like Wayne Manor, has been left to rot. We find out that her father, Ted Cord, was the Blue Beetle from the 80s.
It's Superman at Metropolis or the Flash in Central City. But just, I don't know, maybe just not as good.
He's been missing for years, and they also find out that the Scarab is not coming off and that it's an alien weapon.
Yeah, I don't really like the term alien. I mean, you can use it.
Also, not to be weird, but Rudy feels more like a father figure to me. Yes, I know Jaime has a father, and yes, Rudy is an underachiever, but he's also very smart, just like Jaime. Maybe too much like Jaime.
I'm just some failed promise that sleeps in his brother's living room.
I'm just saying, someone call Maury. Mrs. Reyes might have... They see Victoria Cord headed towards Jaime's house, so Jaime immediately takes off and leaves Jenny and Rudy to have to drive back to the city. He does get there in time to save his family. Well, Mostly. His sister is caught by Cord agents, and whenever his father tries to save her, he's brutally struck in the face. Jaime manages to help them escape, but his father's heart just can't take the stress. He dies there with his home burning behind him. Jaime is distracted by this and he doesn't listen to Kajida. Oh, the scarab's name is Kajida. She says,
"They have a weapon. I suggest we retreat."
but he doesn't, and he gets captured by Carapax. Jaime is taken and strapped to a device that is meant to rip Kajida's code out of him. Back at the house, Rudy and Jenny are just now showing up, and the family is distraught, but the grandmother says,
Lleva un momento para llorar. Este no es ese momento.
so they strap up with some of the old Blue Beetle's gadgets and they get the bug flying. Ted Kord had the scarab, but he wasn't accepted by it, so he was more of a Batman type hero, relying more on gadgets and his intellect. They ripped through Kord's defenses using the bug, especially the bug fart.
Activating bug fart.
Very effective. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but if you like this video, like and subscribe, and comment below what you thought of Blue Beetle. Okay, my bad, let's get back to the breakdown. Cord gets the code and is able to upgrade Carapax, but Jaime, with the help of a vision from his father, is finally able to fully connect with the scarab. This overloads the system and he's able to escape. But the suit needs time to reboot, and he doesn't have time for this. So right whenever Jaime is about to get attacked, here comes Granny with a giant gun. And we learn that she might have been a revolutionary in the past. The Blue Beetle and Carapax duke it out. They go back and forth with Jaime eventually getting the better of him. But he decides to spare him when he sees the horrible things that have happened to him in the past at the hands of Victoria Cord. I think that Carapax decides that she's the real monster and that he's somehow her creation because he grabs her and he drags her into the fire before setting off his own self-destruct mechanism, ending her reign of terror forever, and leaving Jenny to take over Cord Industries.
But I'm looking forward, as I was saying. We will no longer make weapons.
Well played. The Reyes family now has time to mourn the passing of their loved one. On a brighter side, Cord Industries is gonna fix the house and they replace Uncle Rudy's prized truck. And Jaime Reyes gets to kiss the girl. Hey everyone, I'm stuck in this box until we get to 10,000 subscribers. Please help me get out of the box. Please. Please.